All right, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's Tuesday is off to a good start. Interrupting the normal wake up with WoW streams that I do in the morning with a little bit of MCOC in the morning. Um, Got up a little bit late, which was good. It's still early, but I was later than I typically wake up when I'm at home. So I figured they've got maintenance coming up shortly. Instead of doing only maybe about a half hour, 45 minutes of that, I would do about an hour give or take a little bit more of some MCOC. Probably going to do some arena. Well, I know I'm going to do some arena grinding. I need to do that. I need to do some battlegrounding. So a little bit of combination of the two, primarily arena, which is why that is in the thumbnail. Figured I could do just a little bit of arena grind, sit back, relax, chat, do whatever, and just kind of have an easy morning to get the day started. It's kind of what this is for. This is just kind of to have a little bit of relaxation time before I start a busy day. Hey, I'm going to try and pronounce it as a Jabe, and you're from Thailand. Welcome, welcome. I am very glad that you're here. Welcome to you, and welcome to everybody else that is in Thailand. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for saying hi. Oops, I'm going to have to turn the volume down on my laptop. I hear it coming through. I miss my home setup. There we go. Let's turn this volume down. Because at home, I can mute everything. Now, Jabe, are you a MCOC player? Do you play other games and have joined for, like when I typically stream World of Warcraft or Diablo, or maybe it's Jeeb? Probably not the best champion to take against Storm. Probably not. There we go. Still okay. It's just arena. This probably will go fairly quick. Typically, the main thing I'm doing here is getting the milestones from the 22-hour event, plus the arena milestones, which I still need to do, but main thing I want to get is the 22-hour event knocked out, get this rolling, and then we'll probably jump over and do a couple battleground matches. Let's see, you have Emma Frost, 7-star, is best for a... I didn't use Emma. She does get prowess. She's tanky. I would think she would be fine. That boss fight is, not as restrictive on champions. You can use a lot of different champions for it. I just posted my boss fight videos. They weren't great. I used a bunch of different ones. So, I'm sure there's a video out there of somebody using Emma Frost. I think, based on what I know on the fight and the fact that I've done it, she would be okay. Build up to a special 2, with a bunch of prowess, and, it's going to do some... It's going to, do a little bit of damage to him, so I would go for it. I can't think of any reason why she wouldn't be able to do it. There's nothing, like I said, there's no nodes or anything on there that would prevent her from being good. Just if it's your first time through, I recommend taking the middle path. I think is the one that does not have any nodes to it and is the easiest one to learn on. I did not do that. Do not start with the left path, which starts with null. Do not go that way as your first attempt. It's the hardest of the 3 paths, and when you're trying to learn the fight, you don't need to go that way. I think it took me probably about 45 minutes to just do the boss going left first, because I had to learn the fight. Then I had to worry about, getting intercepts in order to get the damage up, and it was just not the way to learn the fight. If I could have, the middle path was probably my best run, was the easiest of the fights to manage and maintain. I would go that way. Learn it and then do the right path, which is the Red Guardian path. So the middle one, I think, is Black Widow Deadly Origin. Hey, Rohit. Um, so yeah, I would do the order I would do them in is Black Widow Deadly Origin path, which I think is the middle one. Double check me on that. And then the Red Guardian path, and then the Null path. And I did it the exact reverse. So yeah, the middle path, there's no effect on the boss. It is just the boss fight, the way it's kind of laid out in the nodes. On the right path, the Red Guardian path, the prowess that you gain fall off over time. Not a big deal. On the left path, you only get 2 of each charge, and you have to get the intercepts in. The intercepts lower your ability accuracy, so it makes it very hard to get the stuns and some of the other things to register, and it's a lot harder. So yeah, that's just kind of my recommendation. Now the paths themselves, I found that the left one was the easiest to clear the path, but made the boss fight harder. But it is. I found the fight to be very. At first, when I was doing that left path, it wasn't enjoyable. After I got through that, the null path, I found it to be very enjoyable. It was a fun boss fight. I think BAM did a very, very good job designing the boss fights for all of Act 8, those final bosses. Cytalis, Bahamut, Cerastes, all very, very good. And the fact that I remembered those names, I'm impressed with myself. You would throw the special one there. But just doing a casual arena grind this morning before I have to head out to finish up my job that I am working on this week. Tomorrow I'll be available a lot more and have kind of my normal stream schedule, I hope. Okay. When you first start Arena, what you're running into is kind of what are called death matches. Let me get through this real quick, because I hate fighting Korg. And he's already smacked me in the face. Oof, almost pushed him red. So you kind of have to start. You kind of have to get your arena streak started off. What you have to do. Let me get through this, and then I'll explain more. Okay. So how I start arena to prevent that is the first 10 matches are kind of building you up to get on the what's called the infinite streak, which is where I'm at now. So the first 10 matches that you do, you use like your rank 3 6-stars. Is typically what I do. So I run the first 10 matches with my rank 3 6-stars. The matches 8, 9, and 10 are usually a little difficult. You kind of have to look out for them and play around them and be smart. They're doable. I do them all the time. And then match 10, you do your upper ranked ones. So if your top ranked champs are 6-star rank 5, you run those. If you've got 7 stars, you run those. You run across what are the Thanos and the Kang teams. Those are fairly easy fights. They may have high PI, but they have no masteries, anything like that. So, and then once you hit match 15, which I just ran, you hit just normal arena fights. So first 10, do like 6-star rank 3, 6-star rank 4, something like that. Just run through them. At match 10, run your highest ranked champs. And then once you hit 15, you can run normal arena teams. If you go back and look, it hasn't been updated in a while, but I think Brian Grant, contest champion, has an arena guide. The arenas have changed, but the process and the theory behind what he did has stayed the same. So you have to build to the infinite streak, which is, matches 1 through 10. When you hit 10, put in your upper rank champions, because if you put in anything else, you're going to get those hard matches. And then after that, you're usually pretty good. Oh, I was hoping I could get that in before the glancing. So, my highest streak is 12. After that, it's possible. Yeah, make sure when you start. Okay, so you don't have that could be a bigger problem there, especially if you're trying to run the featured arena, because you'll have more. But start with your lowest champions first. What I do, and I'll show you here in a second after this match. I'll go over to the other arena and kind of show you how I get started, because I haven't started that arena yet. Okay. So, like here, I haven't started this arena. What I do when I get in here, I come here, I tap on availability, and then I go to 6-star, rank 3. What that does is, by sorting by availability, it triggers it so that my lowest PI champions, my lowest of my rank 3s, are at the beginning. And then I'll just run with these. So I'll go ahead and get this arena started. So I will run 10 matches with these champions. And now some of them, some of the matches will be hard. It's not a easy thing. But if all you can get is 10 and then reset, throw in some like 5-star champs or something like that and just reset it. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, JJ, how is your day? You are, let's see, at home. What time is it? It is 10 o'clock at home, so it is 3 o'clock for you. Sorry, I was trying to do mental math and fight at the same time, and it doesn't work for me. Hurts my brain. But so we'll run through these. I'll just kind of show you how I get it started. It's a little slow. It's faster to explain than it is to show, but one hour to go at work. Well, when you're done, I'm just going. So if that's any consolation to you. I've got 1 hour to go before I have to go to work. No problem, Rohit. Glad to show you. JJ, also let me know. I don't know if you pay for YouTube Premium or not. Please let me know if YouTube throws a stupid ad in the middle of the stream. It keeps asking me every time I go to stream if I want to do it, and I keep saying no. But I pay for premium, so I can't see if it does it. Hey, Senator L, yes, I am traveling for work again. It's nice. I've got travel this week, go home, have a week at home, travel the next week, and then I travel for pleasure for a little bit. And there will probably be no streams for about 2 weeks. I may stream from Enzo's. I'm going to see Enzo for a couple days. So we may do a stream together or something like that. I'm traveling with some friends and my wife, so I'm probably not going to have a whole lot of time to do it. Going to try and get some videos that are going to pop up and be posted that I think are going to be kind of neat, but we'll see. Hopefully I have time to get them all done next week. If not, you guys get a 2-week break from me. Now, Rohit, I will say building up in Arena is the slowest part. These beginning matches, the AI is not very good. Yeah, and it's just slow. Okay. Yeah, added at the start is fine. That's typical YouTube. But I just hit, 1,000 subscribers not too long ago. And it asked if I wanted to put any ads during the streams. I've said no. But the fact that it just keeps asking me constantly and wants me to do it, and even on the videos I post, it wants to put ads in the middle of them. The typical YouTube ad before, I mean, if I don't pay, when I'm not paying for premium, I get that on almost every video I watch, so that's kind of typical. All right, so there's 3. Match number 4. And you can see, it's just slow building. Even right now, the PIs are about equal. But the problem is, hey, final boss, how's it going? Problem with starting the arena streak is the AI is very conservative. It's kind of like the AI from some of the early acts, just not what you typically come to expect. You have to bait specials a lot, or what I end up doing a lot of times is just pushing them to special 3 and hoping they don't throw it. So. And then once you're over that 15 mark and you get normal matches. Hey, Jason, how's it going? I got lucky there. He resisted the first part of it. Could have smacked me in the face. I'm doing a little bit of live on air how to start the infinite streak in Arena for those that just joined. Rohit was having some issues getting his arena streaks going, so I'm going to show him at least how I do it. Whoops. I do it by getting smacked in the face by Kitty Pryde and building up power that way. All right, match number 5. The other downside to this is these are champions I typically don't play and don't like. That's why they're sitting at, just rank 3, 6 stars. Like, I hate fighting with Cable. Cable's only rank 3 because I take him along every once in a while when I use APOC. And for a while, Cable was broken. He still is, kind of, when you use the APOC synergy, but just not nearly as broken as he used to be. How am I liking Deathless King Groot at rank 3? Let's say I took on a rank 5 Ascended Nimrod in Arena. And the fight was 33 seconds. I was exploring 8.4 on my alt. I have 8.4.63 paths left once I'm done. Wow. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it on my free-to-play account. I kind of, in a way, am retiring that account. I just don't have the time or the resources to put in Now that you can get Valiant through the axe, I may go back and do it. I just haven't really decided. I've got the initial path done in all of 8.1 through 8.3. So I don't know. I've got the champs I think I can do the boss with. The Glycol boss, Glycon, Glycinol, whatever his name is. So, but yeah, I really like Deathless King Groot. I am hoping they don't wait too long to give us the opportunity to awaken him, kind of like they did with Deathless, whatever her name is. Deathless Guillotine. There we go. Let's see. It's been hard playing it much lately. Yeah, when there's a lot to do on the mains, it makes it really hard. And I like streaming. You guys don't want to see me stream maybe outside of Battlegrounds on that account. That's the only thing that's halfway decent to watch. The roster on that account is not built up very well. I was stupid when I started it. I thought to myself, I want to rank champs I don't use on my main account. Well, there's a reason I don't use those champs on my main account. And see, here you go. Rohit, this is exactly what I'm talking about. By their AI, you kind of have to watch out for. They don't really like throwing specials. So every once in a while, you have to push them red and hope and pray that they don't throw it. It's just the AI here, especially as I'm getting into these matches. If you notice now, the PI, well, this one's not that bad. PI starts getting a little bit higher. Ranked up 7-star Hulk to rank 3 with resources from Act 8. Got 2 to 3 for Mutant. Mutant, there's Domino. Bishop at rank 3 is pretty decent. There's some options that I would love to, if I had gotten that. That's kind of one of the ones I was really wanting to get Domino to rank 3. See, and then you get guys like this in the arena, where it's just a really pain to fight them. So after this match, you'll probably see that their PIs will take a jump. The whole purpose of running some of your middle-ranked champions is when they do take a jump and they're stronger matches, you still have something to fight them with. You're not fighting them with your lowest rank. My stream's lagging a little bit here. Sorry about that. Hey, Mr. Hill. It is going well. How are things with you? Ooh. Other than getting smacked around by Deathless King Groot here. He is immune to the power drain. But not the power lock. Yep, I am away. I am sitting in a hotel room. So my background's different. My overlay on the stream is different. I've got to kind of scale everything back a little bit and, have some fun. Yeah, see here, now you can see that I'm getting some rank 4s, rank 5s, rank 2s. So these matches, this is kind of where you have to pay a little bit of attention when, at least for me, when I'm doing arena. They start getting a little bit harder. And if you lose, you can do what they used to call, what was it? Sandbagging. You can put 2 higher ranked champs in, 1 lower ranked, and just know that you have to win the 2 higher ranked matches and look for, a better matchup. I never did that. I just kind of do it this way. This is the phase where you fumble. This is where it gets harder. Oh yeah, I don't stay in bad hotels when I travel for work. It's a nice place. I am at the. It's kind of a cool hotel. I'm in Reno, Nevada. The outside on the outside of the hotel is the world's largest artificial climbing wall. Now I think this is a 20-story hotel, and the climbing wall goes from the ground to the roof. And there's people out there, climbing. When I got here on Friday, I haven't seen any more, but. And then on the second floor, they've got a whole climbing gym. It's kind of cool. I'm kind of glad, at least this hotel, what I requested this time around, because I'm here for, kind of like a corporate event type thing that we do that I'm traveling for lately. And when they do these trainings, last time they came to Reno, we stayed at a casino hotel. I requested no casino this time around. I don't gamble. And out here in Nevada, you can smoke in the casinos. So everything I owned when I got home smelled like smoke. So at least this hotel, there's no smoking. All right. You know what? Thank you. I was trying to get those when I still had my Furies up. You waited until I had no Furies. Let's see. Wow, rather them than me, I'm not a fan of heights. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we'll go with this team. This is the point that I also get a little picky about who I run. So I need to make sure I've got champs I understand how to use and can counter things. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. If you look it up, it's called the Whitney Peak Hotel. Very, very nice. It's right down, smack right in the middle of Reno. Which is kind of I love the Reno area. I'm not so much of a big fan of their downtown, but, it's a nice area. Oops, I did not have the Falter up. And if I lose, in 8, 9, and 10, if I lose one of the 3 fights, it doesn't really faze me, doesn't bother me too much. I still want to win them all. It's still points, but it doesn't bother me if I lose one of the 3. And now there's still occasions, and here's the last one. There are still occasions where I will lose. This last match, I usually pick champs on number 10 that have some other forms of damage over time, a taunt, something like that. Because you can see here, there we go. Good example. Here's the I don't like. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I was afraid of that. So here's a good example, Rohit. Here's what you're talking about with the teams. If you look, rank 5, rank 2, rank 3, very good chance I will lose that Maestro fight. No problem. Fine. Just make sure you have an option to win the other 2. Like typically, Black Panther against Photon's not good, so I'm not going to run it. I will put Piggy in against Photon. Iceman, I'm going to take some damage, so I kind of have to be careful here. This is not a very good matchup all the way around. So I just kind of have to focus on winning 2. That nice little lag there does not help things. Well, you know, if you're not going to throw a special, we'll take you out. So there's 1. Now I just need to win 1 more. And I did not want to do that. Get a taunt off, so she throws a special. Maybe. Ah. That doesn't help my cause. There we go. So we got through it. You can see even there, even for me, that fight got really, really close. Now this one I don't expect to win. I really don't. Ah. I was trying to read chat and do that and missed parry. Yeah, see, there's not any shot at me winning this fight. He's got his glancing up. And the cosmic radiation and the fact that I'm having trouble. Now, I could dex that today. I don't know why I'm missing it. Maybe I get lucky. There we go. So, there we go. Lost it, but we hit the 10. Now that we're 10, I reset everything, and for this arena, I'm just going to go my 6, rank 5s. Now, what you'll see is when I go in there, instead of having a hard match, I'll get a Kang team. Now, their PIs will be high, but you can see that they're a lot, well, actually in this one, they're not even high. So, now these are... The Kang and Thanos teams have no mastery builds. They're just fairly straightforward, easy matches, and you'll get these for 5. You'll get, 10 through 15 will be these matches. And then after that, you're on the infinite streak, and things get easier. Yeah, they've got to come out with somebody that's immune to glancing or can bypass it in some way. Yeah, I think they're thinking as well, specials bypass it, but on that guy, you've got glancing, oops, you've got the cosmic radiation that he does, you've got Pierce, there's just so much crap. And, I'm getting better at fighting him. That wasn't a very good fight, but, if I wouldn't have taken that stupid 5-hit combo in the middle of it, it would have been okay. So what I'll do here is I'll run these. We'll get this to 15. What time is it? 7:30. Okay. And then you'll see that it'll jump from the Thanos and Kang teams to regular players again. And then you're on the infinite streak, and from there it should be okay. You still have to watch out for death matches. Don't run like 3 rank 1, unleveled 6 stars. You'll get what's called a death match, and it'll destroy you unless you're very, very good. because it'll put on there, a team of three, rank 3, 7 stars against you. All right. And then after this, I'm going to go look and see. I don't know if I can adjust any settings right now or not. Stupid ads. Still learning all the YouTube stuff for ads and all that crap. There's probably something in my settings I missed. Let's see, here's another gang team. What's breakfast like at the hotel? Um, it's not bad. I had, they've got the typical breakfast stuff, eggs, bacon. They've got pancakes. Um, there's a little bit of a Mexican flair to a lot of it, so there are like breakfast burritos and stuff like that. Okay, after this, I'm going to go see if I can. What I'll do is I'll just turn off all ads, even the ones that played before. That's what I've got to do. That's what I've got to do. I do not want ads in the middle of the stream, YouTube. Okay. How do I go about this? Let's focus on the fight here real quick. Okay, now I can do both at the same time. How do I adjust? Okay, let's go here. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can turn off. Okay, I think I got it turned off. I think. Let me know. There should be another Kang team here, or Thanos team, yep. Let me know if it happens again. It shouldn't. It shouldn't happen again. And this is a guy, I wish I got to play more on attack. Usually ends up on defense in Battlegrounds. I like him on attack though. I've only ever able to use him one time in war, and then he's sat on defense. He's one of my defenders that I place. Okay, this should be the last of the Thanos teams. But JJ, for me, typically breakfast is, I try to do something fairly healthy. I'll do like oatmeal. I'll do basic eggs. A lot of times I just do a granola bar. Breakfast used to be my favorite meal. I love almost all breakfast foods. Love donuts. I love pancakes, waffles, you name it. If it was breakfast related, I liked it. but then I had some health issues and realized all that stuff was not good for me. So yeah, I stopped. So now I try and at least breakfast. I overall I try to eat healthy, but breakfast has always been my weak spot. So I just typically when I travel, I have a box of granola bars that I keep with me. All right, so here we should get just a regular team now. We're through the hard stuff, and there we go. There's a regular team. Now you're just regular fights. And they shouldn't, PI wise, they should be about equal. Blow you up. And that's how I do arena to get through everything. Now, if I were to, whoops, if I were to go in and this next match run a series of 6-star rank 1 champions, I would probably get, still a very hard match. At this point, you still have to run your upper ones. I run my upper champions, well, that's all I run anymore, but when I had, a smaller roster, I would run my upper champions until I hit 20, and then 20 on, it became easier. So you have to play around with it a little bit to see when exactly you can put some lower ones in. That blooming love, a cooked breakfast went away. The only thing I can get when I'm oh, I'm fortunate when I travel for work, I have an expense account. If I'm traveling myself, I always look for hotels that have free breakfast. A decent free breakfast, not just, cereal and muffins. Goodbye. I've got to work on my Werewolf by Night playing. I need to figure out that getting that howl just does not ever feel natural to me. It always feels like I'm going to get smacked in the face, and I do too often. The other thing I have for breakfast every day is usually a healthy energy drink. I don't do coffee, so that's my way of waking up. Your breakfast is coffee. Yeah, I have never acquired a taste for it, and kind of glad I don't. You know, it's just I, energy drinks taste better to me and kind of give me that same little, like these don't have any caffeine in it, but a little bit healthier. I like that they've got the ones that I buy have a little bit of some vitamins for immunity. Since I travel a lot and I'm in airplanes and I'm around people, I do a pretty good regimen of vitamins and making sure that I am taking things to boost my immunities. And hey, I didn't get smacked in the face. Tea with some cookies and biscuits, yeah. So it just depends on what part of the world you're into. And let's watch them melt. Took this guy to rank 5, took long shot to rank 5, and I think I use him in arena. Just haven't really found a spot for him yet. As your subs go up, you might get a sponsor. There are a lot of companies that do that. Hey, I'll take a sponsor. They can send me free stuff. No, I would support things that I believe in. I'm not going to just, because they send me money, I'm not going to all of a sudden like things you won't see me advertise for coffee. In your country, everyone starts with T. Yep. A lot of it's a cultural thing. Hey, Everton Trinidad, how's it going? I am doing well. Hey, Mass Legend. Welcome, welcome, gentlemen. Hope your days are going well. Broke up my normal morning routine, just doing a little bit of an arena grind instead of my World of Warcraft grind in the mornings. Oh, you were supposed to block there. I appreciate that, Mass. Thank you, sir. All right, here's number 20, and then after this, they get easier. Well, relatively easier, but then you're on the infinite. Once you hit 20, over 20, you're on the infinite streak, and you can be a little bit easier going with some of your matchups. You don't have to look and run quite as much, as far as team strength. Come on. Nice lag right there at the start of the special. And once I am done with this, we'll run match 21, then I'll jump back over to 7 stars. And I'm also going to go check and see if they've gotten the raid boss below 50%. I'm not one of the guys that does that portion of it. I got them down to 52%. Then I let others take over that are better at quitting out quickly, so he doesn't heal up. Nope. Mr. Perry, and now he's faltered, and now he's dead. Okay, so now from here on, just run, whatever team. Just like I said, as long as it's not unranked, rank 1 6 stars. And now over here, I will, the featured arena, I just run. The way I do them in the featured arena, I just run my 7 stars. That's all I run over here. It's one full run of 7 stars, and then I come back, and it's a total of 42 matches usually for me in the featured arena until I hit all milestones. On the other one, I just run my 6 R5s once I get on there, maybe some R4s, and it's like 30 matches until I hit all the milestones there. Yeah, Bishop, you thought you could hit me with that, didn't you? It's amazing that when I'm in arena, I can dex that special 2 99% of the time. If I have to do it in war or in battlegrounds, I get smacked in the face by it. So, I am going to have a little bit of a crystal opening probably tonight. Haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet. I've got at least two. Got a regular 7-star and the loyalty 7-star. I want to do it before I do any level up because there's somebody I'm thinking about right now to take to rank 2, but that could change depending on what I get as far as a pull. Ooh, a destroyer. We'll go rocket against him. I don't know if I fought destroyer outside of the monthly event quest. Have not had to fight him in battlegrounds yet. I don't ban him. Just haven't had to fight him. Actually, did I have a war fighting? I did have a war fight against the destroyer. Got lucky on it. Oops, and I just let myself get smacked in the face by Odin. Do it live. I can probably going to do that, and then I'll clip it out and put it out there for others that can't make the live streams. But I've been wanting to do, since I just hit over 1K subs and 1.5K as well, wanted to do a little bit of a celebration stream. So I was going to wait till I got home, but at the same time, I don't want to wait till I get home. But I've got to figure out if I can, my normal overlay and stuff when I'm traveling doesn't work very well. And that's how I do the couple giveaways that I've done. So I've got to figure out how to do it. Oh yeah. I won't. I will leave Scorpion there because I want to use mine. Go away, Torch. Yep, I will leave them. That's another thing they need to come out with more of is rupture immune champs. They have lots of things that they've got out there that would be nice to have counters to. Would you? Thank you. Now I'm just going to let her kill herself. Oh, it doesn't do that much damage to her. Really, just 1% from 2 shields? Come on. Okay, now this will give you an idea on 21. You'll get just a normal team, normal everyday arena team from here on. Your stasis pod ain't incoming. Uh-oh, JJ and Mike keeping secrets. I'm going to tell the teacher, passing notes in class. Mm, I don't like those. Don't like those champs on the other side. Slow fights. Might as well break your armor. Might as well do it again. Geez, no fun to fight when you don't have an armor break champ. And let's see, she's awakened. It doesn't matter if you get hit by it. And now let's finish her off. I don't know if this will kill. Make it close. I did. All right, did I hit the 22-hour event? Well, I guess they, yeah, I did. I just saw that B. Manny finished off the boss, so I'm assuming they got through the boss, and I can just do that. So raid is done. Didn't get anything great, unfortunately. I think I got 1.5 7-star shards. Good morning from LA. Hey, I was in LA the other day. Hey, Gary. I flew into LA. I was sat in LAX for about 5.5 hours on Friday. That's a fun spot. Dinner was good. I went out, the executives that are here took me and my team out to dinner, which was nice. We had a nice dinner. I like when they take me out, I can blow my expense account. Where am I at here? Yeah, we just started a rank. Let's go ahead and we'll run one match. Ugh. Gonna sit back for a second. This desk is a lot high. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Ugh. LAX is not my favorite airport, that's for sure. Fortunately, on the way home, I don't have to go through there. All right, what I'm going to have to do is this is going to be kind of the end of it, I think. Going to have to start getting myself ready to head to the store that I will be at that we set up yesterday. Ooh, that's a rank 3 Gamora. Yeah, we'll ban that. From Boston, yeah, normally I'm on the East Coast. My internal clock is still all kind of messed up here. Yeah, let's go that way. Hard leaving Scorpion on the bench, even early round draft, and he didn't. So yeah, I've got 5 stores that we converted over the weekend. So it's been a long weekend. We do Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Pull out all the old networking equipment, all the old wiring, rerun everything, set in all new computers, all that in 3 days. It's fun. I am defender heavy, so we're going to go with Toad. He's got that bullseye. It's really about my only counter is Toad right at the moment. And now I need a counter for Maestro. Interesting, a rank 5 ascended Sig 200 when the 7 star's out there. Okay, now we have a counter for Maestro. What do we have for defense? Bullseye, Korg, Red Skull. Let us bring in the Big Daddy himself, I think. Nah, we're going to go there. Good, because if he now uses that infamous Iron Man, I've got Korg too, or CGR. He's got CGR for my Korg, but that's still kind of a tougher fight. Do I get to scrap the wire? It's not copper wire, but yeah, we recycle almost everything. We recycle the computers, all the old electronics, all the old printers. We have a recycling company that comes by. As a matter of fact, they'll be at the stores today to pick up all the old equipment. And yes, I know you have Sunspot. Still hoping that Bullseye can do some damage to you. Uh-oh. That's not a good time for that to happen. Our internet will come in on fiber. The rest of it is all Cat 5, old Cat 5 cable. So yeah, we're not. I don't scrap it for copper or anything like that. We're not worried about that. We'll let the recycling company deal with it. Well, thank you for not throwing heavy there. That really stinks. That drop out there. Come on. Throw a special one. Thank you. Now remember the last hit. There it is. Yep, game crashed. Yeah, and that cost me. I would have won that. So this one's over, and then we're going to call it there because of a nice little game crash. Perfect timing for it. Couldn't have been better. Perfect timing on a fight that I could have won fairly easily. Oh yeah, I like these nodes. Getting hit in the block hurts, but overall it's not bad. Okay, plan here is to special to him because if nothing else, it puts a slow. Ah, that didn't help. That didn't help either. Man, I'm missing dexes, I'm missing parries, I'm missing everything. And now he's got a slow on him. Oh, he still evades even with a slow. Nice. Just trying to grab some healing here, and it didn't really work out well. Oh, come on. All right. Well, win or lose, I think we lose that one. I don't know. Red Skull's tanky. He's going to have some health left, though, so we'll see. Your other half is home. Uh-oh. Just poor play on that. Got thrown off by that game crash. That just kind of did me in. Hey, we still won. Oh, I don't know what we've got here, though. I place first. I gotta go Korg. He's got CGR. And then I can CGR his Scorpion, because that's probably who he's going to put down. And if he puts down either the other ones, I've got Chavez. Okay, we just have to watch out for the Scorpion evade. Or Scorpion Sense, whatever you want to call it. And that should be a win. CGR is too good. And it's fights like that why I have not ascended him yet. You know, taking out a champion in 25 seconds just at rank 5. No need to do any more. I need to get better at fighting Bullseye. He's one of the reasons I don't ban him. And then I've also got to work on Onslaught at some point. I've got an Onslaught. I don't put him in my roster at the moment because I keep banning him. It's primarily because of the last meta. I probably should put him back in my deck now and get used to fighting him. I use Battlegrounds really once I hit Gladiator Circuit as my training area. And there we go. Lost the first round because of a disconnect. Came back to win it. I am happy with that. And that is a good spot. My morning streams are typically only about an hour, hour and a half. It's a good spot to stop. Do want to thank everybody. It has been a lively stream. Thank you all for stopping by. Rohit, I hope everything I showed you there with the arenas helps you out. Let me know if I can help in any other way. You can leave a comment on here. Jump into another live stream. Be glad to help you out. Like always, if you like this stream, please hit like and subscribe. Most of you already are, but there's maybe a couple of you in here that aren't. But until I can get back here later on this afternoon, everybody have a great day and take care all. Thanks a lot. And now if I can figure out where my button is to end things, there we are. Alrighty, guys, have a great one.